procedure code section 47 clause 2, section 51 clause 2, sections 50 and 57, and according to a Supreme Court judgment dated 1983, अगर किसी महिला पर कोई मामला बनता है तो उसे जनाना पुलिस गिरफ्तार करती है और जनाना पुलिस उसकी तलाशी लेती है। क्या आपने ऐसा किया? नहीं किया। गिरफ्तार की हुई महिला को 24 आपने ऐसा किया? नहीं किया। इन्हीं वजह से अगर उस महिला को अदालत में पेश नहीं किया जाता तो उसे जनाना लॉकअप में बंद किया जाता है। आपने ऐसा किया? नहीं किया। और आप ये कहते हैं कि ये वर्दी आपको कानून पढ़ने का बात नहीं है। कौन से कानून का प्रोफेसर समझकर पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट ने आपको ये वर्दी दी है? कौन सा कानून? मुनीम जी। जी मालिक। एसपी साहब को फोन लगाइए। जी मालिक। इंस्पेक्टर साहब, एसपी साहब का नंबर देंगे? 39522। हेलो एसपी साहब, एक मिनट साहब। मालिक। एसपी साहब, हम ठाकुर भानु प्रताप सिंह बोल रहे हैं। ठाकुर साहब, आप कैसे याद किया मुझे? हमारे कस्बे में बने आपके थाने के इंस्पेक्टर साहब हमें कानून पढ़ा रहे हैं। आप थाने से बोल रहे हैं? जी हाँ, बदकिस्मती से। ठाकुर साहब, फोन इंस्पेक्टर को दीजिए। मुनीम जी। यस सर। बदतमीज, वो शख्स जो तुम्हारे सामने बैठा है अपने आप में हाई कोर्ट है और कोर्ट को थाने में नहीं बुलाया जाता। वो जैसा कहते हैं वैसा कर दो। जी सर। लड़की को छोड़ दो। छोड़ दिया सर। इंस्पेक्टर साहब, लॉकअप का दरवाजा खुला रखिएगा।
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can... Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Drogba. That's been cut out, well played. And he's managed to get rid. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Messi. Fiddles it through. Van Bouten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into... Tries a shot! Van Nistelrooy is flagged offside. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest, and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
And it's Drogba, showing good feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's De Bruyne. Floated through. Can he finish? And De Bruyne! Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now that's well seen too. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he thumps it clear. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field, number 11, Didier Drogba. Coming on to replace him is
Xavi Alonso.
number 9, Mbappe.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. There will be a throw-in. De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. Well read, nice interception. It's gone behind for a goal kick.
There will be
Iniesta.
1 minute added time.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around. And I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Messi. Van Nistelrooy is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
The attendance for this match was
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is a great pick out. Hits one! And he hits the net! There is the breakthrough! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Alexander-Arnold.
Time for a change in personnel.
De Bruyne.
So the first goal of the game.
Messi.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get...
He's had a shot! No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
He's had a hit! And now they can clear their lines.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, he's bustling through here!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It'll be a throw-in.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he was quick to react. And that is as far as they're going to go. Interesting ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe. Beckham. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Adams calmly anticipates. Yamal. That's played into space. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been drilled in. Well timed, excellent interception. And time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. Now, who's going to be first to this? Climbs up big! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Valverde. Oyarzabal.
Oyarzabal, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Showing great feet there. Olise! Oh, that is outstanding! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
6 minutes is number 5, Olise.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He's tried one! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Messi plays it short. It's a mighty effort! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out. Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, this is a terrific run. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Van Nistelrooy. Messi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal, and it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold looking to get on the end of this. Oh, that's neat. And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Today, everybody, to make
it's
sure
a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Davids. Van Nistelrooy.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Smoothly does it. Donnarumma catches it safely. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice interception, well timed. Messi goes short. Terrific header! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that has been cleared, and claimed it back swiftly. That's good play. There's the hit! Valverde. Now Foden. Alexander-Arnold. And Robertson. Valverde. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Nistelrooy. Caught offside that time.
Substitution.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. No, that's too long. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Valverde. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Costa Curta. And it's Cannavaro. Beckenbauer.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has
Played
to be.
into space out wide.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Valverde. Messi. And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
And a quick reminder today to
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. But Van Nistelrooy! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi goes short. Upamecano deals with that comfortably. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Osimhen. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Hugo Lloris. His lightning-fast reactions and all-round shot-stopping ability make him a formidable obstacle for opposition strikers. And you'd always back him, Peter, in a one-on-one. He doesn't just stick to his penalty area, though. He dominates the entire defensive third, sweeping up behind his defence and getting them shifting forward once more.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That is decidedly lacking.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Di Maria. Bruno Fernandes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Belletti. Plays a sharp little ball here. Keeper sees it all the way. Neither side yet able to find the net. Di Maria. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Bruno Fernandes. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that has been cleared. He's got the shot away! Saliba attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. That's really well cleared. Ball's out once more. Osimhen. Bruno Fernandes. Van Nistelrooy. And here's Messi. Can he put it away? They've scored!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
After 36 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out?
Beckenbauer.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's picked his way through. Fires it in low. Mane. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Messi. Shooting chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 8. Van Nistelrooy.
So that's... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And the second half gets underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Estupinian kept his eye on it, and he's there. De Bruyne. That's been cut out, well played.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Osimhen. Casillas deals with it effortlessly. Belletti. Mane. Di Maria. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Oh, that's fabulous. That's good running with the ball. Van Nistelrooy, real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Di Maria. To Osimhen. Di Maria. Over to the left. Osimhen is flagged offside. Di Maria. Good spot, he's seen the run. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the finish! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's been shifted off it. Davids under intense pressure.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the coach...
Can he finish? He's got a goal! goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. Tries the cutback. Oh, smashing header! Saka with the clearance. Sterling. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's De Bruyne. Time added on 4 minutes. Terrific header! No mistake! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Real chance! Ronaldo made a good run there. Iniesta tries making a foray down the right. And here's Torres. Guti. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Looking tidy in possession here. Torres! Davids getting this one clear.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understate. Van Nistelrooy! There's a goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Cafu. And it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's through and all. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Belletti. Guti. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And the pass is intercepted. Torres. Now it's Iniesta. And that could set him on his way. He is through here. There's the hit! Beckenbauer tries to clear. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. They get a throw in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It's a mighty effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cafu. And that has put paid to that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Always onto this. He's under a lot of pressure there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Guti. Now it's Messi. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And that could set him on his way. Van Nistelrooy!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Goalkeeper's ball. 1-0 as we head towards the end.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now that's well seen too. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Owen. Oh, no joy this time. Nesta. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So they are faced with the prospect of relegation and are reaching out desperately for the single point they need. The fact is they only need to avoid defeat, but based on recent form, based on the season we've had, you cannot take that for granted. We will find out very shortly whether they have it in them. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he?
Indeed, and I'm really looking forward to watching him.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Wilshere gets a good foot in there. Oh, that's a key interception. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Neymar gets his pass away. Van Nistelrooy in acres of space out wide. And we have our very first corner. Header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And he's cut it out. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. De Bruyne! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
So, third corner of the game. Kimmich gets rid without sophistication. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Aimed beyond the defence. Baresi gets across to intercept that. 15 minutes till half-time. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Kimmich. Now it's Neymar. Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.